I'm a big believer in being good on the court requires being good off the court. And you're wondering, how do you be good off? How does that work exactly? One of the biggest ways is watching game tape. As you can see, I'm watching some of our old games against the Mavs that we played this year. As this was the first matchup, I believe. We're playing in December, and then this was the game we lost. Actually, the Mavs beat us once this year. This was the game. As you can see, I was playing lazy, and it's just one of the things. You got to study the good plays and the bad plays you made, what they do on offense, what each player does, so you know their tendencies. So when that situation comes up, you're more than prepared for it. And I believe that's how you win playoff games, how you win playoff series, and ultimately how you win a championship. So going into this game 2, we really want to take this 2-0 lead once again, like we did on Memphis, and I think we're ready. So it is time for Mavs versus Hornets in the playoffs. Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to this 2K13 My Career Mode gameplay with the one and only Denny Tice. As you can see him being introduced into the starting lineup, just clowning with his teammates there. We got the 1-0 lead on the Mavs, looking to go 2-0. And early today, I'm going to try to explain, because some people have been leaving a few comments saying that Denny shoots a little bit too much, which, I mean, I guess you can see why he averages like uncharacteristic numbers as far as points scored and stuff. But when you're shooting 70-something% in a game, would you encourage yourself to stop and look for teammates when you're wide open like that? Well, actually, that was just shot clock going down. Or would you encourage yourself to take the shot, especially during playoff times? The winning, like when really winning actually matters, like the 82 game grind when it's okay you take a few plays off. You can't really take plays off in this playoffs, so you want to make the best plays as possible all the time. And it's not like I'm being a ball hog or anything, you know what I mean? I'm taking high percentage shots, and when there's not high percentage shots, I give it to my teammates. And this game, I was giving to my teammates more than I was pretty much any other game in the playoffs. And you see why? Because Eric Gordon got on fire early. I even set a screen for the guy. I was setting screens early in the year, and I kind of stopped midway because setting screens takes away energy. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Conserving your energy in this game. So I know a few people ask me for tips. Here's one tip: don't hold down the turbo button every damn second you're playing the game. That's one thing I really try. Well, in the first quarter I do, because I have unlimited stamina in the first quarter. Since I had the Gatorade Prime Pack, I have that privilege or whatever of just running around like a madman in the first quarter. But once it comes to the second quarter and stuff, you won't see me turboing too much, unless I'm trying to just run past people. As you see, first quarter I'm turboing like crazy, but you'll see there won't be too much red going away in those quarters, because you really want to try to save yourself for the rest of the game. And maybe you might give up a play here and there on defense. You might not be able to make every play on offense, but I believe the long-term effect is better than the short-term effect. So, and by the way, we're just pulling up this J from mid-range, because why not? Mavs got up on us early, but we just started taking over this game, and mainly Denny, as you can see. And part of the reason why you guys might say I'm scoring, because you might be watching this third quarter like, Christ, this dude's scoring like 20 points every first quarter. Well, that's kind of the game plan. I explained this before, but with the Gatorade Prime Pack, I'm just scoring a lot early, and I just want to draw the double teams, because once you draw the double teams, it makes the game easier. And they were double teaming me when I was down like 8, and I scored only like 8 points already. And they were just like, alright, screw it, double team time. And I'm like, alright, that's cool. I could find Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon was just lights out. He would just cash money this game. Look at his stats: 16 points, 7 for 10 shooting. He's doing it right now, and my teammates are doing it too. And we're just clicking on all cylinders right now. Even when I don't make this shot, okay, maybe we don't. Can we get this random foul here? But still, it's all good, because we got 12-point lead, and we're kind of, we're feeling ourselves right now. We're feeling ourselves. I'm looking good. Team is looking good. Team puts up a few more points before we go into halftime, and just like that, we're up 53-66. And what can go wrong? Basically, the only thing that can go wrong is a Hall of Fame comeback. But I was just locked in this game. There was just no way we were gonna lose, because there was no time for me to make the wrong play. I had like 5 turnovers, but for the most part, Denny was just right play, right time almost every single time, especially when I found Eric Gordon. There, I guess I held down to the shooting. I wasn't really expecting to get the ball anyway, so when I shot it, I kind of just caught me off guard. But I got my revenge nonetheless, because I put Jason Kidd out of bounds. So I forced 2 Mavs turnovers in like 10 seconds. And Eric Gordon knocks down another shot in this game. He's just lights out, I'm telling you. he was just always open. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, actually. I found a way to get Eric Gordon open on these double teams, specifically him, and not like guys who can't shoot like a Minu. Just working pick and rolls and stuff like that. I eventually found out how to work it, and eventually Eric Gordon was starting to get double teamed. As you can see, even he's starting to make the right plays. That's something he learned from me. I taught him some of that. That's just what goes on in practice and stuff. We could watching the game tape or whatever, just messing around in practice. I teach him how to avoid double teams in case he gets double teamed. There, I get double teamed, and they just double team off of Eric Gordon again. And it's just the catch and shoot game, passing the ball around between me and Gordon, that two-man game. That's part of it. Part of it is just setting the picks in the right areas, penetrating in the paint. And when I penetrate in the paint, they follow Eric Gordon, and then that's just cash money with Gordon today. And that's not cash money. Jason Kidd, 40 years old, going to a fadeaway off the post move. Not going to work on me. Not right now. Nothing's going to work on us right now. We're just pulling away, and we're still undefeated in these playoffs, 5-0, looking to go 6-0. And, you guys are probably wondering, dude, does Cookie Boy actually watch game tape, or is that just a story with Denny? I actually do watch it. Call me crazy. Call me, I don't know, whatever the hell you want to call me. I don't care. But I actually, for these playoff series against Memphis and against Dallas, I actually did go back and watch the videos I did against them. Because I want to be prepared. I want to win a championship, damn it. I want to win a championship. And that's how bad this team wants to win a championship. Everything was going right this night. Even Aminu's shot clock beater, random heave to him with like 2 seconds left. Even that went down. And OJ Mayo and Dirk, they both had big games. They both went over 20. But that was about it for the Mavs. That was about it. It was OJ Mayo, it was Dirk, and definitely not Kaman. Kaman had a rough night. Kaman just got burned by Anthony Davis. And I'm telling you, this team, I had them figured out. I had them figured out. I mean, there's just some teams you might not be able to figure out. Like, the Heat is kind of hard to figure out. Maybe you could run a zone against them. But this team, we have figured out so much that we're putting on a show. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, yes, he did. Alley-oop. This one is over, folks. This one is over. I had you guys in Dallas. Nah, we gotta finish out the rest of this game. But it's just unless they can counteract, I know what to do exactly against them because they're leaving the paint wide open every time. They probably have the worst offensive front court in this entire game. And now I'm just starting to penetrate and kick. It's gotten that easy to where I don't even have to score much at all anymore. I had 20 in the first quarter. I've barely done anything the rest of the quarters. I basically driven into whenever they let the paint wide open. That was the only time I was taking shots. Otherwise, I would defer to Eric Gordon, and even though most of his shots were open, he would even still make those crazy shots like that. 17 for 23. He's shooting an outrageous percentage. Denny's still shooting 60-something%. Just averaging crazy stats in the playoffs right now. I think they showed at the beginning of the game. I'm averaging 72% per game through these 5 playoff games. And we're probably going to keep that percentage pretty close to after this game too. And as you can see, 30-something point lead here. What's it? 36 right now. Make it 38 as Robin Lopez knocks down the jumper. And that's going to wrap up this game. So I'll catch you guys next time. We're going to try this. Actually, I'm showing you the playoffs after the press conference. Let me remind you of that. But we'll see next time if we could sweep the Mavs or not. Hopefully we can. I'm ready to get to the next round. But let's get to this press conference.
You guys took care of business at home, winning the first 2 games and putting the pressure on the other guys to hold serve on their home court. What's the plan for this team to try to steal one on the road?
We need to come out strong and set the tone early. If we get them playing our style of basketball like we did these first 2 games, it'll be tough for them to recover. Easier said than done, but that's going to be our goal going in for sure.
If they're going to ask me the same question, I'll give them the same answer, damn it. But here you can see the Wizards might be going to the the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't know. Lakers going up 2-0 on the Thunder. Philly going 2-0 on the Knicks. And, of course, we're 2-1 on the Dallas Mavericks. So maybe everybody's going to sweep.